All right, too much water, guys. Bad game.
Too much water.
Agree.
Too much water, bad.
Water bad.
Water, bad. So, we are gonna talk about our hot takes on video games.
Yes.
And,
well, Jack does a final.
well, Jack does a final. Maybe he'll bring something up, but...
I will. I just also have to...
Let's just start with a generalized one we all have, and then I'll say mine, because I know one we all have, and that's Kingdom Hearts. It's a bad game.
Is that a hot take, though? I feel a lot of people agree.
I think even the Kingdom Hearts fans know that it's bad, but they just don't say it.
No. There are a lot of people that really think it's a good game. Like, I think my hot take on it is definitely that I like the gameplay because it's hack and slash, it's action, whatever. It's not like level up system. I mean, you can level up, but like you don't really deal with your stuff.
Yeah.
Like you don't have like moves. You just like switch in and out, or like you learn new stuff. It's just you get everything, and I think you get like items or something. I don't know. I never really focused when I played the games. I kind of was just like, oh, cool. What?
Mash X too.
Yeah.
It's X, right? Oh.
Wait, what?
It's X, right? That's the attack button?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Because my thought was always, with the games was, ooh, look, Monsters, Inc. Ooh, look, like, you know, like, I only cared about Disney stuff, because I'm a Disney fan.
Oh, that's like half the fan base, but yeah.
So, and then, like, this isn't a hot take. Probably, but I like the gameplay, and it's fine, like, you press X to win and whatnot. That's fine, there are, like, a bunch of action games that just do that. I mean, there's, like, more, like, buttons you could press for combos,
right.
but, I just think the story's absolute garbage.
Yeah.
You know?
Definitely.
Like, I just think it could be a lot better.
It's kind of funny because, like, we see, like, Nintendo where it's like they don't want Mario to rock the boat, yet Disney lets this happen. But can you believe Disney lets the mouse be involved in a story like Kingdom Hearts? Like, granted, it's not like they're, like, naked
money.
having sex and cutting each other's heads off, but it's so convoluted.
See, but, like, Disney doesn't care. They just want to make money. So,
no, but they know that
makes
makes money. It makes money, and, like... Because you also had Final Fantasy, like, it was just like, alright, well, it's going to be Final Fantasy X Disney, and then it evolved into what it is.
It's a safe investment.
It's a safe investment. They did it.
Yeah, and it's proved to work for them, so hey.
It's proven to work so much so that they won't even they won't even allow Sora to be in Smash, which is really funny. So I guess my only me hot take... Well, I mean, there's one I've spout on the channel that I know you guys hate, and that is that I think Sonic Unleashed is a good game.
I mean, I think the day part is good.
Well, I also like the night part. It's just that it doesn't fit, like, when you're Sonic. It's not a
Sonic game, bro. That part just isn't.
It's not like it's supposed to, and, like, I understand, like, they were trying something new. I like it. Like, it's like how a lot of people don't like the wolf parts of, like, Twilight Princess.
I was gonna say, I'm one of those people.
That you don't?
I do not like the wolf.
No, that's not a hot take.
I know, but I'm just saying,
that.
like...
Sonic keep trying new things, but all people want is just Sonic.
But
People
they're like, they
literally-
don't like that. And
Yeah,
it's like...
Like, the thing is, people just want the
It's so
day
frustrating.
stages.
Sonic 06 did so bad, they were like, it's just the minute-to-minute gameplay loop of Sonic is what's wrong.
No,
It's
you want
really-
a good that.
It's
No,
really
that's
bad
good.
when Sega has to rely on another company's games just, like, instead of their weapon, of the person that, their mascot that was supposed to be there for them. It's so bad when they have to rely on Persona just to do that. That's not even a hot take. And I'm sure we'll talk about Sega more in the news, but... And that's the hot take I have. Oh, I remember my hot take. Oh, yeah. Alright, Neil.
Alright.
What you got for us?
I don't know. I think you guys actually will not. You'll be like... I think I've said it before, so it won't
Probably
be a surprise.
have.
But like, I think Breath of the Wild is mid. It's okay. It's
I agree.
So it's alright. It's an alright game.
I think it's a good game. I
don't think it's the masterpiece people say it is.
I agree.
I don't think it's, like, crazy. I like it. despite how much I was talking about how much I wanted to change last time, I don't find too much wrong with it. But I also, since I've played a real 3D Zelda game, I'm like, yeah, this is not a Zelda game. This is like an open world Zelda crossover.
Yeah.
Like, I don't mean just as a Zelda game. I just mean
Just as a game.
Like, it could have been a different thing, and it's still not.
My problem with it is that, like, it's a great gameplay-wise, but I can't sink my teeth into characters I don't care about.
I don't know. Like, I feel like the gameplay, one of it. I don't like. I think we've talked about.
Well, the
this
gameplay
before.
is just shoot arrows because that's what's gonna help you win.
Yeah, I just like wish if it was gonna be like an action adventure game, I wish the action part was more fun. The adventure part is usually pretty fun. The action
Here's part's
I
good.
think the set piece, like just going around finding shit, is really
Yeah,
cool. Like anytime I found like
But
a statue.
Yeah, but the moment you've done that, it's no longer fun anymore.
Yeah, like I remember the part in the desert where it's like the 7 like statues, and I'm like, wow, this place is so cool.
Yeah, 'cause, like,
and then I'm like,
the thing-
but I've seen it now.
Yeah, because the thing's like, well, like a story RPG, right? Like, even if you've beaten the game, you can experience the story again. It's still fun.
That's
but, like,
true. Not
Breath
this
of the
game.
Wild, it's like when you've done the things, it's
Like,
And I've
I got
played-
the Tunic of the Wild. I don't ever want
like
to do it. again.
you don't need to do
Yeah.
all like shrines. Sorry to, but like you don't have to do like all shrines or everything like to like have fully experienced the entire game.
Yeah,
like,
no,
if
you can do it
like
without that.
10, 15 shrines, you've basically played the entirety of this game. You've killed one blight, you fought them all. And
Yeah,
it's just like
they all play the same.
it's like it's not fun.
I
It's not fun
think-
anymore.
Like, I played through it this year, like, again.
Mhm.
Revisiting it, no. It's just like, I would rather just play another Zelda game over this. Like, it's a Switch, it's what got you to the Switch, but it's not why you stay. It's like, you stay because you have Smash Ultimate, Mario Kart, Odyssey. Like, Odyssey's very replayable because it's, like, just super fun. It's not like... It's a 3D platform where they put their heart and soul into it, and like all of the people you capture. That's fun.
Remember when the game first came out and it's like, cause I know there was Jim Sterling, yeah, he gave it like a 7 and people like attacked him for giving Breath of the Wild a 7. Like that's first of all, that's a good score. Second,
I don't think it's a 7. I think it's an 8.
I actually think it's a 7.
That's fair.
But yeah, that's my hot take. There you go.
Right. Okay.
My hot take. Sorry, I'm just trying to get through these dumb articles. Anyway. Jack Gamer. Oh, I've said it before. I don't think Assassin's Creed are stealth games. I think they're bad stealth games.
I think that.
I think they're okay action games. Or better yet, let me just siphon it into one game. I think Assassin's Creed 3 is a bad game. I don't know if that's a hot take.
It might be. I don't know like exacts. I know like my friend really likes that game. I'm a really big fan of. I like Ezio, and I think that his games are very more stealthy and maybe Altairs.
Oh, I have a good hot take. BioShock Infinite's the best one.
We will touch upon that.
I would get killed.
Really?
If I was in a BioShock convention and I said Infinite's the best one, they would hang me outside the front door.
That's probably true.
And they would write False Shepherd into my chest.
It's just an opinion, man.
So
Yeah, no, but you're not allowed to have that
That's
one.
true.
so let's just go to Assassin's Creed. I think after 3 they just started being action games, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But like I agree with you. Like when Ghost of Tsushima and Shadow of Mordor did a much better job than they did.
Mm-hmm.
You can't compete. Even Dishonored did a better job. So my hot take. I have 2 console ones, and I've said this already, so I'll go with my first one because I can leave. I mean, they kind of go hand in hand. Because you really wanted to push some of those games onto this console, so I'll start with that one. I think the N64 is an overrated console. I really do. Like, I understand that, like, one of my favorite consoles of all time, the GameCube, sold probably less than it. And...
Did you have an N64?
No.
Okay, yeah, I think so.
No, but I've played N64 games, and even though, yes, it did have the birth of Paper Mario, which led into Thousand Year Door. I think Super Mario 64 looks ugly as hell, which is, like that's a hot take on itself. Like that, but it was like old 90s graphics, and that's why it's cool. Oh yeah, like wait about 10, 20 years to find out that people actually like Gen 7 because that was their first one.
Oh yeah, that's funny that there's some kids whose first Pokemon game is like Gen 7 or Gen 8.
Like every game is someone's first Pokemon.
The new Assassin's Creed is someone's first Assassin's Creed.
That's right.
Like that's the thing. Like these are always going to be people's first instances of gaming. Mine was the GameCube. So I got to the point where there were good graphics compared to the older ones. Ocarina of Time is not the masterpiece people think it is. Like, it is... It's actually pretty linear, because, like, you have to do, like, certain things at this, like...
There's nothing wrong with being linear.
That's not, like, the problem with it. The problem with it is that, like, in its linearity, it is very what's the word I'm looking for? What does Skyward Sword have again? It's repetitive.
Oh.
It's a bit repetitive, like when you're doing everything. Maybe not the dialogue in on itself is, so it feels like more different than Skyward Sword. But I just think that it's a very overrated and also like Star Fox 64. Like I don't like that game. It 64 games sort of hurt my eyes. I would rather like it's like just they're not like a pleasing to look at. And I like Majora's Mask and I get through it because it has a great story, a great dark story that's awesome. Paper Mario came out on it, which is really good. We had the and then you also had atrocities like Superman 64.
You mean the best game of all time?
It really is.
Yeah.
You have Doom 64, which, by the way, literally did nothing with the 3D. Looks exactly like a Doom game. Which I'm not that big of it. Like if you're gonna do that jump, I don't know. And then you're overshadowed by what was the PlayStation. The original PlayStation, even though it did still look bad, it looked a lot. It looked a bit better.
Although the overshadowed, you can say that for almost all of Nintendo's systems.
That's true.
But yeah.
And I get that Nintendo still sold well. It's just that the PlayStation just had a lot better games in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And even the Dreamcast was still sort of creative and actually looked decent compared to that. Which leads me into my next one, which is the 3DS. I think it's super I think it's very overrated in my opinion. I think that which I've said before. It is the console that ruined Pokemon. It is
What console?
the 3DS.
Oh, 3D. I heard something else. I had the DS for a second.
No, that's a great console. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's like the greatest thing Nintendo
It has Phoenix Wright on it.
actually does have.
Which I think, by the way, great games to watch. I'm just not a visual novel person, but I think they're great games to watch.
You just haven't played the right visual novel.
That's probably true. I played Phoenix Wright and I enjoyed playing through it. It's just I would rather just play through a game or not go through a bunch of dialogue and that's the game over. Everything.
Okay,
else.
to be fair, that's what visual novels are.
Well, yeah. So it's not and it's like how I am with. Oh, I guess that's another hot take I'm not going to talk about. So you had pretty much the death of what we like about Pokemon.
Right.
Well, it brought back some of, which is why I brought the 64 up. It brought back some of the 64 games that were alright. Luigi's Mansion went through a dry spell. It's where we got introduced to the worst thing about Mario, which is them basically recreating the same 2D Mario game because they are uncreative. Going in from New Super Mario Bros. To New Super Mario Bros. 2. 3D Land is just an inferior version of something that was just on a way less sold console. Mario Kart 7 is a way less inspired what they did in Mario Kart 8. And sure, you have games like you have the resurgence of Fire Emblem, the resurgence of Metroid. Oh wait, never mind. You had Prime Federation Force, and
But
then you got to it, sure.
Then the resurgence of Metroid.
And then the resurgence of Metroid. But you had Hey Pikmin.
Right. I don't know, but like I feel
You
like
had you had like a bit of a resurgence for Animal Crossing with New
right.
Leaf.
I don't know. I feel like now, mind you, I have not played a 3DS, but like
The resurgence. Did I say the resurgence of Fire Emblem?
yeah,
The
that's first one you said.
Kid Icarus Uprising.
True.
But you have those games. But we have such a library of just irrelevance.
I don't know, but like every console has really good games and bad games.
No, but like
But no, that's just true. Like the Switch has it. The Switch has
Plenty.
shovels of
Yeah.
garbage.
That's
The Wii
true.
has shovels of garbage. The GameCube has shovels of garbage.
Right. So I feel like it's
There's
like,
the good stuff, but
not
don't forget,
fair.
there's always those crappy
But
bargain
I just
games.
think that the overarching stuff that make the 3DS bad, in my opinion.
I feel like the 3DS
Oh.
being bad's a real hot take.
yeah,
man.
that's a hotter take than the N64. That's the real.
I know,
N64
I know.
one's a matter of choice, but
Yeah.
the 3DS, what's so bad about it? Sorry.
But I just think the bad games, along with like the bad 3D, just
I feel like you're just upset over Pokemon.
Yeah, kind of.
Kind of seems like you're just mad at.
But I
Game
just
Freak.
mentioned like Hey Pikmin.
I mean, sure. But
Federation
those, yeah, but those
Force.
are also
But those would have
games-
been bad games on the Wii U.
Right,
So-
or on the GameCube, or on literally any console. On the DS.
But
It's
they only
I
came
heard,
out
you know,
on
I heard you
3DS.
mention games like Kid Icarus.
No, but I
Yeah.
said no. What I mentioned about those were, I just think the overshadowing of the games of other games, just overshadow them.
What? What?
A bit.
What do you?
How?
Those games did very. Kid Icarus was very respectable
you
when
had
it
a
came
new
out. That was like
Kid Icarus, a new Metroid.
that was
How
a
are those getting
killer
overshadowed?
app. Return of Samus was great just
Yeah.
because hey, they actually care about the Metroid
Yeah,
But it's
series.
overshadowed by what was New Super Mario Bros. 2 and Pokemon.
Not really.
New Super Mario Bros. Sure, it's
Why
the
would they
same
give you-
game again, but no one complained.
It's
and
a whole
and
different audience.
as much
too,
as you
right?
don't like it, Kyle, the 3D Pokemon only helped it.
Also true.
Damn, my opinion being shut down.
Like I hate to tell you, it's a good system. I get that you don't like handhelds, but
Yeah.
It
you
just
cannot-
objectively
Not
is
only
a
that,
good
but
That's
system.
I
not
also
bad
had
system.
problems with the Wi-Fi. So that's also
But
part of
it's
the
also
reason
a
why I hated
Nintendo
it.
system.
No, but like it was okay for me on the Wii U. It was okay for me. It's okay for me on the Switch, sort of. But like the 3DS, like I remember trying to like play on Pokemon like Wi-Fi with people, and I couldn't connect, and it was a
Switch
me.
one's also
It was
trash.
probably a me problem.
Maybe.
But like my own personal experiences with the 3DS were never good.
I guess.
So therefore, I also look at some of these games and I'm just like, were they really that good? I mean, we also had Fates for like what was Awakening.
We also had Echoes and
Awakening.
So it's like
It's also-
And even then, Fates did well. I mean, it's
It
right
sh-
here. I'll
it
be
did.
right back.
yeah.
I just gotta ask my person. But like, Fates is shitty, but unfortunately, it did well.
Yeah.
But luckily, IS changed it up, and they did just as well.
Three Houses, Echoes. Yeah. I mean, it also had Dream Drop Distance, which is known as one of the worst Kingdom Hearts games.
That's honestly.
It's just that, like, there are certain games for me, in particular, that I look at it overall, and it's just like... Oh. Oh, and I guess they also had the remakes of the Paper Mario RPGs, which were really good. There are good games, but it's like, I mean, the Wii U was shit. Like, they had, like, maybe 2 good games. That was a shitty console, but no one's gonna argue with me about that. What about you? Let's just start with you. Let's get off my topic of I don't like the 3DS.
Let's see. So I had one, and I forgot it was, but I found a different one. I think Persona 5 isn't that good of a game.
Yeah, we kind of don't think that.
I don't know, but like that's a hot take, not for between us, but like for like the masses. Like most people
Although
would not ever say that.
although it
I
isn't-
would get killed.
although
if I
it is
said
in
that.
your top 10.
Yeah, but like I also couldn't think of that many games. That is the only reason.
Which I could say now.
No, I said
video
those. You know,
game.
I said that it's one of my favorite. It's up there in my favorites, like near the bottom. But I didn't say it was a good game. Not all the games on my top 10 are like masterpieces. You know, so it's different. Like objectively speaking, Persona 5 is not a very good game.
That's fair.
Yeah. All right, go Jack. It's your move. Just go. It's your turn.
I think that Xenoblade is a bad game.
All right. Yeah, me too. We all agree.
Yeah, we all agree. Shit game.
Yeah.
Jack, do you have any others? Yeah, I think that Kingdom Hearts is a great game,
Yeah.
and
I think Fire.
Fire Emblem franchise sucks.
Yeah.
I think that's really bad.
Agree.
Oh yeah, Jack, agree. Yeah,
for
of
sure.
course.
Yes.
And any other really hot takes? Oh, Nier tells a terrible story. Yeah. 2B not in Smash. I think that's Sora for from Kingdom Hearts all the way. Oh. Yeah, us too, Jack. Us too.
Yeah, we agree.
Any other hot takes?
Oh my god.
Xenoblade sucks ass. That's my hot take.
Yeah,
I've been lying to you guys for years.
That's what we've been doing this whole time.
Yeah, I
We were
heard you
just
guys
like-
saying my name. I was like, those fuckers. That's not mine.
No, I know what that was. that was the fire. That was a fire truck.
That was a plane coming down.
Okay, so yeah, we were just talking about how we're not really as invested into.
Well, I said Persona 5 is not a very good game.
Yeah.
That was my hot take.
Yeah. I definitely think I like it a lot just because it's
Yeah. Like, no,
like
I
a
still
game
like
to
it.
play.
I just don't think it's like objectively speaking.
Yeah, I mean, you just said like all of your hot takes about how Kingdom Hearts is a great game.
Yeah, Xenoblade and Fire Emblem are horrible games.
Oh yeah, and how Nier tells a terrible story.
Right.
yeah, garbage,
So,
dog
yeah,
shit.
so we got through it. I mean,
Like
you got
I'm
yourself, is
writhing
what I
just
meant.
thinking, just
Yeah,
hearing you guys. He said, real quick, he said there's 4 articles to talk about, yet 2 of the links are the same link. So
That's
it's
funny.
like,
He
I can only
messed up.
summarize 3 articles.
So you've got.
I'm almost done. Oh, let me see if I have any other hot takes.
No, I'm gonna low here.
The Last of Us 2 had a great story.
Well, I feel like that's not a hot take though, because like
Half of
I
them
think
like
50,
it.
yeah, 50% like it, 50% don't like it. So.
Oh, so Pokemon.
I don't know, do you guys have any more hot takes?
I do.
I barely do.
Alright, you go for it, Kyle. I'll try thinking of some.
Animal Crossing, I don't think is a good game. Or well, not that I don't think it's a good game. I just don't personally like it, and I understand that it's a good game.
Wait, so our opinions? Well, like not liking them that considered a hot take.
Yeah.
Because like
Yeah, because your hot takes are your opinions.
that's true.
Like, you know, for like the Trash Taste podcast, how they said they don't like Ghibli movies.
True.
That's a hot take.
True.
Like saying, like, you know, I'm gonna say it. Like, I don't like this Star Wars movie is a hot take.
For me personally, and it's why I don't like Minecraft. I like to have a beginning of a story and an end of a story, and I know that's like.
Love Minecraft.
Yeah, instead of playing Chaos Tower, I see you play Minecraft. I see.
Yeah, it's because Miranda's laying next to me. She's trying to go to
Oh,
sleep,
okay.
and I can't be showing her that.
No,
She'll
you're
have
good.
nightmares.
I didn't know
we
that.
had to
That
stop.
makes sense.
We had to stop watching Walking Dead because she was
Really?
having nightmares.
Oh, damn.
Nightmare.
We had to stop playing the game because she was getting nightmares.
Alright, fair enough.
So if I was alone, I still would probably be playing Minecraft, but
True. But
But like,
the temptation is there.
and like, I like playing Minecraft with the right people. And like, the last few couple of times I played Minecraft, I haven't played it with the right people. I remember in high school when I played with like Nick and like our our friends from our grade. So fun. Like, we would just bullshit on Xbox 360 Minecraft. Like, that was the best. I loved that. And that was like when we didn't have a finish to it, or like the Ender Dragon.
Huh, I didn't know that.
I've killed the Ender Dragon once. Only once in my 8 years of playing Minecraft.
But like, I remember me and my one friend, we just would not stop talking in hashtags on Minecraft, and we were just annoying the shit out of everyone. It was
Oh
great.
god.
I just have
can't
I have
imagine.
memories from Minecraft, like specifically like with like with high school, that like playing with a lot of like anyone else is like gonna feel lackluster. So it's like, so I guess I just don't enjoy, like, I just don't enjoy that, and I'm not, like, a big into, like, the Minecraft or, like, the building aspect, like, I like Mario Maker, but I'm not the one making the games, I'm the one playing them. But for me, Animal Crossing, like, I understand that it's a good game. I just think, personally, I don't like it, I don't like that. I get you get like new things to do every day, and they like keep updating it. It's like live service and whatnot, and like I just think it's too calm.
I feel like
you get too like.
Yeah, I think those kind of games are.
And if I want to get calm, which by the way, I could say this now because it's legal here.
Oh, true.
I can grab one of those, one of the gummies in my. In my room, and I could literally, in an hour and a half, I could literally just be sitting here, relaxed.
For me, Animal Crossing had just enough for me to drop, just too little to drop the game. Like, I don't know, I like, Minecraft's fun because I can kill monsters, and, like, sometimes, like, Neil will attest this. One time I had a world, and I really liked the way it was going, and I said, I should build a wall. And then I just built a giant fucking wall around my whole fucking, like, main area, and I was like, yeah. And then, like, in the newest house I did, I was like, I want it to be small. And I was like, I'm going to build a porch. And I built a porch, and I built, like, a nice, like, roof.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah. Like, I always give myself, like, one thing to do, and then I kind of run around just, like, I'm like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go that way for an hour. And then I do that.
You're, like, good at making your own fun. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think me and him are more like, we need something to keep us going forward, otherwise
because, like, I'll play Skyrim,
you know.
And the other day, like, I did most of the main quests, so I was like, I'm just going to go to all the main towns and just collect bounties, and then I'm just going to bang them all out, and then I'm going to run around, and, like, I spent, like, 5 minutes. I would go to this guy, and he was, like, hanging on a ledge on the side of a mountain, and I would use the shout, and I would launch him off, and I would watch him fly.
I can create my own fun, it's just that I don't do it often because I just like games that have...
That's what I'm saying, like, you prefer games that, like, give you a reason to keep going, you know?
Like, there is an end goal at reach.
Right, exactly.
Which is
I'm like the same.
Which is not what Minecraft... And Minecraft doesn't do that for me.
There's nothing you're working towards.
However... I mean, I've been watching, like, there's, like, a lot of big streamers have been, like, playing Minecraft lately, and they're, like, doing, like, roleplay stuff and whatnot, and I just think it's the funniest thing, and to me, I could watch Minecraft all day.
But
playing it is, like, it's a nice game to just sit there, listen to while you're doing literally anything else. It's great for homework. Like, I'll just be doing homework, and I'll just have, like, a Minecraft, and you can have just, like, a Minecraft streamer. Literally a stream in general, just in the background.
Yeah, I love having streams on the background sometimes. It's nice.
And just, you know, do some homework, and... Animal Crossing doesn't do that for me, because, I mean, I also, like... I don't know, I mean, it's been in my brain ever since Mario, after I've played that, to kill things. Like, even if it is just jumping on their head and making them disappear. So for me, I guess that's why Doom is like a therapeutic hellscape. Love that game. Have you thought of a hot take?
Oh shit! Back to you.
So I got one or two more.
I got one too.
I'm running down my repertoire of series and stuff.
Just think of games that you've played.
Yeah, I'm trying, man.
Yeah,
whenever I need to tap into that library, do
you think your Fates thing isn't really?
I think I've got one more in.
Isn't really a hot take.
No, most people don't like Fates,
yeah.
And the people that like Fates know that people don't like them, so they kind of keep to themselves. What was I gonna say? Oh, I felt like I had something. I can't remember. I think.
Okay.
Therefore, I am. I don't know.
All right. I've got one. Knack is a good game. Anyways, let's move on, Neil.
All right, hold on, 1 fucking second. It is a good game. That's not a hot take.
It is. Masterpiece.
I'm serious. I've beaten that game 10 times.
Oh my god.
I honestly wish Knack was on like PlayStation Now, so I could just or PlayStation Plus collection, so I could just experience it. I want to know. I just want to know.
I unlocked Diamond Knack, but not Emerald Knack. Do you know how hard it is to get Diamond Knack?
No, I don't.
Very hard.
Oh,
I basically got I got Cosmos before I got any of the other random blades in Xenoblade 2. That's about how rare it is to get Diamond Knack. Yeah, and I got him.
Oh my god.
I got a PS4 and it looked cool and I bought it.
Why was the Knack 3 the pack-in title?
No, it's just Astro.
God is dead and we have killed him.
Right.
Okay.
What's going on?
I guess while you're thinking, Neil. Hot take.
Mega Man Battle Network is the best Mega Man.
That is actually a hot take.
That's definitely a hot take.
Because people would just be like the originals or X.
Or Zero even.
Zero.
No one said Battle Network, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's sad.
Yeah.
I know you really like it.
Yeah, it's good.
So.
It's good.
Let's see. I think the old Doom games look like absolute shit.
They look cool though.
Yeah, I think cool.
Like, I get that people like the classic aesthetic. It's just that, like, my first game was Doom 2016. And then I see that and I'm just like, alright, I can't play this. Like, I need Doom 2016 graphics.
Oh,
and
right.
like,
I forgot, though. Doom does look good now.
But Doom looks so good now. And it's just like, but I could kill these guys like this.
Yeah, kind of. Now that I think about it, I agree with you.
And it's just like, I just can't go back to them.
I mean, that's fair.
So, you know, is there anything else? Let's go through my repertoire. I guess a repertoire.
Oh, I have a hot take. I think the Wii is a garbage system.
That was my other hot take.
Well, not that it's a garbage system. I just think the Wii is underwhelming
agree.
for someone who is not a casual gamer.
Especially saying that it has your favorite game that comes from that console.
Well, it's on Switch now.
Okay. So I actually have something to say about it. So this is my hot take. I think that motion controls are the absolute worst thing to happen to gaming.
I think motion controls suck. I think gyroscope is dope as shit.
Because even this has gyroscope and it's great. Because it made Super Mario Galaxy really playable. Like, it's a great game to play with using the gyroscope of this.
Mm-hmm.
And I think and I know we talked about it during like our whole big spiel a couple of Arenacasts ago. I think that the gyro controls of this along with... I think it would make Skyward Sword a good game. I just think that, like, motion controls led us into this era of complete ass, which ended up being the 2010 thing of, like, we got PlayStation Move and the Kinect.
Yeah, Nintendo's always a trendsetter, if nothing else.
And, like, that's fine. It's just, oh god.
I'm waiting for PlayStation, Sony's Switch.
I don't think they will ever have that.
I'm just joking.
Because if they would have, it would have been probably right after the Vita just died.
We've done already.
And we can agree on that. So the only hot take that's even been like...
Oh, real quick, in relation to one of my assignments, it's kind of interesting. So I'm supposed to read it's for criminal law class, and I'm supposed to read these articles, assess the problem, react to it, and then say what I would do if I were a police chief. One of them is just mentioning how a woman of color is the chief of police in New York. So I'm like, am I supposed to react? Is that supposed to be a problem?
You're like, oh my
Am I supposed to react to that? Good for her. I'm like,
just say like
my God.
Like,
no
one's
matter
talking about like department cutbacks and like how you're supposed to deal with less money. I'm like, that's an interesting dilemma, like to talk about. That's in line with the question, but police chief blah 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 is in blah 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 part of New York. And does she have a good repertoire? Yes, she's a decorated officer. Sorry, what's the problem here? This is my final.
Like,
just literally just say like.
No, well, I'm gonna write that it's good. I'm
Right.
literally gonna write it's a good thing.
Yeah, just say it's a good
Like,
thing.
I'm combing the article. I'm like, all right,
That's
where's
weird.
the controversy? There is none.
Ooh, I have a hot take. Even though maybe it's not a hot take because of like the big consumer gamer is more on consoles, I'm gonna be honest, I like the feeling of the controller way more than keyboard and mouse. I think for me personally, I just think keyboard and mouse just feels weird.
I think controller's better.
Oh yeah.
Like controller.
Generally. Gotcha.
Well, then again,
Yeah,
the
I agree.
PC master race, I think, are the only people who are like,
That's true.
They are, and I think this is even more of a hot take. I feel like you don't need. I'm gonna say this one off the mic, and so this is gonna be muted because I really don't want to say this like outright. And you guys like I just don't want to have this discussion, but I want to say this while it's in my head. So. I mean, it's in the middle of the video.
I know you're busy.
It's towards
but
the end.
Just look.
that's okay. I'm like halfway done.
Just look. No. I should give it
Oh.
to you. Yeah.
All right.
Just look at that.
We're on
post.
the mic now. So, what is it?
What's your favorite main Yu-Gi-Oh character?
Just thought it was interesting.
Oh, interesting.
Pop legend.
Fine. I'll just say it.
That's fine.
I just think that as long as I don't want to say it. I really don't.
That's literally an order of release.
Right? It's like, what is going... Especially Yusei and Jaden are tied. 12%, 12.5%.
Oh, they are?
Yeah, they're both 12.5%. That's very... Yeah, I was
Yusei
like,
should be
what?
higher.
So does anybody else have any other hot takes?
You don't need a gaming PC.
Fair.
Oh, I thought you turned the mic off.
Oh no, it's on.
No, it's not.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, you don't need a gaming PC.
I had Yusei the least popular. 2%.
But Yuma's higher.
Yeah, Yuma got 7.6 and Yuya got 7.1, so they're pretty close. But like,
Yusaku's
Yusei
way
got
cooler.
2%.
He's way cooler.
So.
But what else is a hot take? I think...
That's crazy.
You're done with class?
No, not yet.
Oh.
I'm done with... Yeah, I'm actually done with class. I'm just almost done writing what I have to write. Yeah, I think PCs are cool. I think they're kind of unnecessary, and I think it's kind of funny when people clown on consoles and they're like, my PC's way superior when they have a $2,000 machine. Like, yeah, no kidding. Like, yeah, it's gonna be way better, and I'm glad you were willing to spend that much money on a computer. And like, there's a difference between being, I suggest a computer. Like Brandon, I think is very like nice about it. He's like, I think computers are the way to go, and I think they're smarter.
He's
option.
a very keyboard and mouse guy, though.
Yeah, but well, I mean, that's his preference. And, like, people like that are nice. So they say, I think you should get a computer. I think the price tag is warranted. And you could say, I'm glad you think that way, but I don't want to spend that much money. Their usual response to that will go, that's a good idea. Because even they know they're spending a little too much money. But it's a luxury they want. So it's, I'm sure there are some people that own a Tesla and go, it's great, it drives itself. And then you'd say, I don't really want to own a Tesla, it's too much money. And they'd go, yeah, if you don't want to spend money. Don't buy a Tesla.
And it's not just that, like the one.
Most people are, but the internet is like, maybe you shouldn't.
Well, yeah, so the one thing with PCs too is that you always have to keep spending money to keep updating them. Like you don't have to do that with their copy. You have to do maintenance and stuff. But like with like, well, okay, so yeah, they're kind of the same thing. Where it's like with a PC, in like a year, maybe even 6 months, it's outdated. You gotta buy a new thing for like $300.
Well, that's if you care like about the ultra uber, like you know.
No, but like most people who play PC want to play at least maybe not maxing, but at least like good settings.
Like,
so
I have like do I have the max right now? No.
Well, I'd say like in 7 years, is this thing gonna run?
No, but then that's when you replace it. Well,
Yeah,
actually,
but-
that thing is on its 5th, so I don't know anymore.
Well, no, because like in a year, right, the most brand new game won't run on the PC.
No.
Whereas on a console, you don't have to worry about it. It'll always run.
Well,
comes out.
well, every 6 years or so we get a new console.
Okay, but that's 6 years.
All right, but
but we
that's
just mentioned
totally different.
7 years.
Okay,
No,
all right,
that's
well,
not
PC.
realistic.
Well, all right.
Most-
So let me put it to you this way: the PS4 came out 7 years ago. It still kind of works.
Yeah.
To upgrade, you spent $500.
Yeah.
In 5 years' time, you spent $2,000. You bought 3 PS5s, 3 generations worth of new console. I'm not shitting on it, but I'm saying like that's my argument against gaming PCs.
Yeah.
Is that by the time you spent so much money buying it, and then however, even if you upgraded it at the bare minimum or even not at all, say you spent $1,000 on a gaming PC and you bought a $500 PS4 or $400. It was $400. You bought a $400 PS4, and then 7 years later you bought a $500 PS5, and then you upgraded your computer, so that was another $1,000. The guy who upgraded his computer once spent $1,000. You had to only spend $500. That's half the price.
Yeah.
Sure, it's not as strong as it, and if you wanted, you can upgrade this computer through the 7 years.
Actually, an $1,000 PC would probably be less stronger than the PS4.
Yeah, I know,
Exactly.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But, you know, for...
I'd say that my PC is probably just as powerful, if not maybe a bit more than the PS5.
But like I was saying, if you're spending money to upgrade a PC throughout the year so it stays at a level of relevancy, you're spending way more money than on a console, which, sure, the drawback is you can't really upgrade it, but it was $500.
Right.
And a new version is going to come out in 4 years, and that's the optimized version of the console.
Yeah, which you don't need.
Yeah, you don't need it. You
You
don't
can't,
need it. Sure, you might want to, but for saying, oh, you need the upgraded console for the optimized graphics is the same argument as you need to keep your PC max upgraded so it can run everything every year.
Yeah.
I think it's the biggest argument against PCs, but like I said,
That's the thing.
some people, most people I'm sure, would say, hey, if you don't want to spend money on a gaming
Exactly.
PC, I'm not going to rip your head off. But unfortunately, there are people that act like you're a peasant. And you ever seen the Count Dooku meme where it's PC Master Race when they make fun of your $400 console with their $3,000 computer?
You're just
It's
representing
superior
your
look
money,
of
like,
superiority.
kid.
It's like,
Yeah.
you bought like 10 of
Like,
them.
It's just like, how
Yeah.
do you get that money? And it's like, how do you get that money as an adult?
It's like, why would you even want to spend that much money when you could? Because like another thing too,
And it's
right,
going to break in 3
right?
years.
Like when you get a PC game, you're like, wait, can my system run this? Let me go check with.
How
PS5.
long?
Throw it in there. You can
How
check.
long? It's just like, how long does it take? Like, if you plan on your whole life, you are just gonna focus on PC gaming, and or gaming in general, and like what about your social life? Like, do you just not want one? Like, is your social life all online?
No, I mean you can. I mean people can do it. It's just like it's.
It's just better to see people in person.
No. I think no. I mean like buying a PC doesn't mean that you have no money for anything else or anything like that.
But
I think
it's a
budget your
big
money
investment.
It is. It absolutely is. But as long as you're money conscious, you should be able to manage, even though it's a lot of money.
That's true, but
It also depends on your income and stuff. So it's like no one who's making like a bit of money is going to be paying for it. Ideally, a PC because when you do it otherwise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any other hot takes?
No.
I don't think I have any more for this video, at least.
Neither do I.
Maybe in a future one. I don't really have it.
We should always do like an anime hot take.
But I would also.
That's a good one.
But I would also
That would be fun.
really like to have our two
Right, no,
our two
for
other
sure.
our two
Yeah.
other weeaboos here.
Right.
It's okay, Nick.
It's okay.
I still know you're real, even if they don't see you. Well,
next week.
we'll see you guys in the next one.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Ciao, man.